It's the penultimate day of World Autism Awareness Week. Wow, that's gone fast. I'm saying that's gone fast, it's Thursday still for me, but shh. Today we're going to go a bit Zoella. What's in my bag? Of course, I'm going to be talking about autistic stuff that helps me get through the day. I saw this video done by another autistic YouTuber. His name is Dan. I've mentioned him before. The Aspie World. I'll leave him in the link description. Been talking to him recently. Nice guy. A couple of the things that I actually found from his video, so here's just what I have. I'm going to start with what I always have in my pockets. I've just realised you've seen me drag my jeans towards me. I am wearing jogging bottoms, by the way. I'm not just sat here like with my trousers off. Autistic wise, there's always two things that I keep in my pockets. I have my earplugs and I have this rescue remedy. Now, I find this useful if I'm in a situation which I know I'm going to get anxious in, or if I am feeling really anxious. I don't like going to external things. I like to just be able to calm myself down, but sometimes it's just needed. You just put a few drops in your mouth and instantly you feel a lot calmer, so it's good to have just in case, but I try to avoid using it as much as possible. This bottle is 20ml and I believe it was £10. You can also get a 10ml bottle, but that's £8, so why would you pay £8 when you could pay £10 and get double? It's also available in gum, in things you put on your tongue, etc. If you're looking for something that you want to just have as a calming thing, definitely look at it. I think Boots sell it in the UK. Of course, internationally, I don't know. I should also add, this bottle's lasted me ages. This is how much I used it. I bought this bottle back in January last year, so it's probably actually gone off a bit, and that's why the whole thing's wonky, because I've tried to open it in situations where I've not been the most calm, so I've been using my teeth like, and I wonder why I've got a broken tooth, because I put things in my mouth like that. The next thing, I've talked about these before, my earplugs. I've realised there were a few things I wasn't quite clear about last time. So these aren't electronic, they're just silicone, as you can see. So you can buy them in 3 different skin tones to match whatever matches you best, and you can choose your case to be black or silver or red. They just slot in your ear like this. Look how discreet that is. It's really weird having only one in. My hearing's all gone really funny. So the filter I have in at the moment is the skin coloured filter. You can very easily take out the skin coloured filter, as that removes 15 decibels. In the bottom of your case there's some red filters. These are 20 decibels, I believe. So you can put them in if you want to remove slightly more sound. These are only £16 online. I think they're $20. And you can get a mini kit which has just got 2 filters, because in here you get a third one. Just as a spare, but the mini kit is £10 and you get 2, but you don't get the red filters. Either way, pretty cheap, and they're the best ones out there from what I've seen reviewed. If I'm travelling distance and I've got my bag with me, there's quite a few more items, because those 2 items I just always have on me. If I'm going anywhere, like on a train or something, I like to have my headphones. They're Beats, they're space grey, so they match my iPad and stuff, which makes me very happy. Although my phone's black, so that throws everything off. But then my watch is space black, so I'm kind of okay with them being black to space black to grey space. Yeah, I'm going to be getting a space grey Mac as soon as I can afford it. Just so I can sit there, in my seat, having a party. No. I just like having headphones on because less people are likely to talk to you, if I'm quite honest. In fact, brings me on to the next item too. Sunglasses. If you look like this, people might think you're asleep, and just avoids people talking to you when you're on train and stuff. What I also like about having sunglasses, I'm going to take these off because they're sounding my hearing funny too. If you're having one of those days where you don't want to look anyone in the eye, put your sunglasses on, no one knows. I'm pretty good with eye contact, but a lot of I do have my moments where I'm like, no, don't want to look at anyone in the eye. Ugh. Next, we're on to the front pocket of my bag. Oh, in fact, this is kind of autism related. If you're in an anxious situation, you're likely to sweat more. Paracetamol. Always a must-have, because soluble paracetamol, because I can't take tablets. If I'm getting stressed, I'm likely to have a headache, so cure to headache, that. Now this is the other thing that I have on me, autism alert card. I've not had to use it yet, but it just sits in my bag just in case. This card just simply explains to people that might not know about autism, just to say this person's probably going to react a bit differently to how you'd expect in whatever situation's happening. In fact, that brings me on to something else. If you have an iPhone, I don't know if there's an Android equivalent, but there's something called Medical ID. Set it up, because then if you get into any trouble, like I have it available on my Apple Watch. So if you were to get into trouble, anyone can just hold down that button. Medical ID. Oh, it's blurry, but Medical ID is in there, and that brings up my name, my date of birth, 19, and that I have autistic spectrum disorder. It also has my allergies, and then contact. Obviously having contacts on you is very important just in case you're alone. So I've got my mum, I've got my dad, I've got my granny, I've got my sister, possibly my granddad too, just covering all angles. And the last thing I always keep in my bag is a copy of my diagnosis letter. Purely and simply because you never know when you might need it. There's actually something else I'm going to apply for as soon as I've got some money called an access card. As soon as I have that, I'll do more information on that. So let me know of any other things that you use that might help you in day-to-day situations just to do with autism. Leave the recommendations down below in the comments. Let me know if you have any of the things that I have, and if you want any more information, just ask me below. Thank you very much for watching. Knox.